Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about a very important basic concept in digital electronics subject is logic gates. Logic gates are fundamental blocks of digital systems. So in order to design any digital circuits, we have to take the help of a logic gates. The logic gates produce different output levels for different input combinations. Each gate has its own logic symbol, and the function of each gate can be represented by a truth table or by a Boolean expression. The inputs and outputs of a logic gates can occur in two levels, that is logic 1 or logic 0, high or low, true or false, on or off. Depending on the practical applications, we use these notations. For example, if you are designing a digital circuits, then we use the notation as logic 1 or logic 0, high or low. If you are considering the analog circuits, then we take the help of on and off for the switches. How these logic gates are classified? These logic gates are classified into three categories. One is a basic logic gate, second one is a universal logic gates, and the third one is a other logic gates. Coming into basic logic gates, again it is categorized as AND gate, NOT gate, OR gate. Again in the universal logic gates, it is NAND and NOR. Other logic gates are XOR and XNOR. Now what are the basic logic gates? So first gate is a NOT gate. So here it is a NOT gate symbol. This NOT gate accepts only one input level and produces one output level. According to the definition, if the input of a NOT gate is 0, then the output value will be 1. Similarly, if the input of a NOT gate is 1, then the output value will be 0. We can represent the Boolean expression for the output equation as complement of input nothing but A bar. Sometimes this NOT gate is also called as inverter because it inverts the input level or input value. Second gate is an AND gate. It has two or more inputs but having only one output. AND gate is also called an all or nothing gate. In the AND gate, a multiplication operation is done at the input side, nothing but if you are consider the two inputs, the output will be produced by considering the multiplying of inputs. So here two inputs are there, so the output will be produced as x is equal to a into b. Since we are considering a two input AND gate, we are having a four combinations, so it is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So if you multiply these four two input values, then we will get the output value, that is 0 into 0, its value is 0, 0 into 1 it is 0, 1 into 0 is 0, 1 into 1 is 1. In other case, we can say that, in other words, we can say that if any one of the input level of AND gate is 0, then the output value will be 0. If the two inputs of an AND gate, or if all the inputs of an AND gate are 1, then the output value will be 1. Third gate is an OR gate. It has two or more inputs but having only one output. OR gate is also called an ANY gate. Here we are performing an addition operation among the inputs. For example, if you consider the two inputs, then the output expression we can write as A plus B. Since we are using a two inputs, in the truth table we are having a four combinations, that is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So the output value will be obtained by summing of the inputs. That is, if you consider this case 0 0, 0 plus 0, the output value is 0. For the input 0 and 1, the output is 1. Again for the input 1 and 0, the output is 1. Again for the input 1 1, the output is 1. We can conclude this as, if any one of the input of an OR gate is 1, then the output value will be 1. If all the inputs of an OR gate is 0, then the output value will be 0. Next is universal logic gates. In that, the first type is a NAND gate. This NAND gate is constructed by connecting an inverter or a NOT gate at the output terminal of an AND gate. So we can write the Boolean expression for the two input NAND gate as complement of AND gate expression, nothing but it is A into B whole bar. So from this truth table we can conclude that if any one of the input of an AND gate is 0, then the output value will be 1. Similarly, if all the inputs of an NAND gate is 1, then the output value will be 0. The next universal gate is NOR gate. The NOR gate is constructed by connecting a NOT gate at the output terminal of an OR gate. The output of a NOR gate is high if all of its inputs are 0. Similarly, the output of an OR gate is low if any one of its input is high. This is the Boolean expression for the two input NOR gate and the corresponding truth table. Why the NAND gates and NOR gates are called universal gates? Because with the use of these two gates, you can realize any Boolean expression or any basic logic gate expression. For example, these are my basic logic gates. These logic gates can be realized using only NAND gates. Then, how I have to realize this? First, consider an inverter. For the inverter, it is having only one input. So, for the NAND gate, the two inputs must be the same in order to provide the inverting action. For the NAND gate, we have to use two NAND gates. And for the realization of an OR gate, we need three NAND gates. And the other logic gates are XOR gate. So, here the XOR gate is nothing but a digital logic gate that provides a true output, nothing but the output value will be 1 when the number of true inputs are odd, or when the number of inputs of value 1 is of odd number. If I consider the two input XOR gate, how the output will be? If the two inputs are same, then the output value will be 0, and if the two inputs are different, the output value will be 1. In other words, from this definition, we can say that the number of ones at the input is 0, so the output value will be 0. Similarly, if you consider for this case, the number of inputs of 1 is 1, so the output value will be 1. For this 1 case, the number of inputs are 2, so the output value will be 0. This is the Boolean expression of an XOR gate, that is A B bar plus A bar B, we can represent as A XOR B. And the next gate is XNOR gate. This exclusive NOR gate is constructed by considering or by connecting a NOT gate at the output of an XOR gate. So this we can represent as notation as A XOR B whole bar. It is nothing but A XNOR B. So how we have to write the output expression, or how the output expression is realized is, if you consider the two input XOR gate, first definition, if the two inputs are having a same value, then the output value will be 1. If the two inputs are having a different values, then the output value will be 0. So these are the basic logic gates. Thank you.